Shalom. All praises, glory, and honors to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Racha, HaKodash, and double honors to the apostles, and to the elders of Great Millstone, peace and salutations to the elect. I'm my brother Mark Collard from the Great Millstone Jamaica camp, with another lesson here to feed the potential elect through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai. Now, this is a quick hit. As you can see on the screen, it says St. Vincent's Prime Minister suffers blow to the head amid health bill protest. If you knew, or for those that are in the know, there has been some protesting in St. Vincent and the Grenadines over the Crown 19 Royal that Max, for lack of a better term, because of censorship, but so this is the Prime Minister here. I'm gonna play a very short clip to show you something. Yeah, it says.
Oh no! They will see him. They will see him. Oh no! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh Lord!
Somebody just bust the Prime Minister head with a stone. Somebody just hit the Prime Minister in his head with a stone. I don't know if the sword guys.
You hear that? And basically, it says somebody just burst the Prime Minister's head with a stone. See, because you leaders among Jake, you think that you're untouchable. Well, this situation that happens here, I am sure this man thought that he had the power of the state with him, that this couldn't happen to him. But this is just a warning, really, which you ain't gonna take the warning. None of you, for you prime ministers and leaders among Jake, even here in the Caribbean, you ain't gonna take the warning that you're not untouchable. Lord Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai is gonna touch all of you, man, for being in league with these devils as pertaining to their agenda, which is to further help destroy the Lord's people, which are the nation of Israel. The so-called Latinos, Native American Indians, and Negroes, so-called. And I'm sure, I'm 100% sure, that other Caribbean leaders, you saw this. Now, a lot of you got scared and know you're gonna try to push certain measures that you can't be touched. No, the other day, the Haitian Prime Minister was assassinated, basically. And like the brown dog, the Prime Minister of Jamaica, the horrible brown dog. Personally, I know that, you in yourself, you thought that he was doing a good job, so everything would be good. That's the reason why you're on the Privy Council. You're the only nigger on the Queen's Privy Council. So you think that the power of the state is with you, but I'm sure that this man thought the power of the state was with him, because he had made that thing mandatory, and someone threw a stone and bust his motherfucking head, man. Let me tell you this. The Egyptians are men and not God. I'm just going to bring out a couple scriptures, man, and close it out. The Egyptians are men. These Egyptians, so-called white man that you trust and love so much to do their biddings. The Lord's going to set these people against all of your niggas, man. Every single one of you. So this is 2 Ezra 15 verse 14. It says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. So this is race war, man. Class war, various wars. Verse 16, it says, for there shall be sedition among men. And if you look at that that word sedition basically it means an uprising against authority. So it's whether the police force, the military, the politicians, you name it, whatever authority they are set to keep certain order in society, that's gonna be gone, man. That's the reason why they threw a stone and hit that nigga in the head. Alright, it says, for there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. See, because people are fed up, stressed, and when you go on these various social media sites and check the comment boards, man, people getting off on these platforms, man, cursing you niggas asses out, man. They're calling names and say you're next. See, and I know that conjure, the horrible brown dog, I know you watch our videos, man. See, because in truth and in fact, we are the only ones out here in Jamaica that really bring hard hitting evidence and hard hitting information, you know, in your faces, man. Because this was given unto us by the Spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. It is not of ourselves. This is of the Lord, man. So just as you run in and do some shit, you know, you have to be careful. You know, which a lot of you're gonna run in, some of us gonna be taken, but you know, you still have to be careful because you know what we're speaking is the truth, man. Yeah, we're not gonna say, oh, Bill Gates give how much $1 million for a certain agenda. We're not sure of that, but we know that you're a puppet and you're behind a certain agenda. You're gonna do what your master said you're supposed to do, because Yahushua said it best. St. John 8. Let me get that. Let me get that. Bear with me. Verse 44. And these scriptures got to ring out now, man. It says, ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. So the men that you basically look up to, you know, they are the ones that the Lord called the devil, man. You know, and he's not of the truth. And because people can suss through, for the majority of the people can suss through that something ain't right, man. You know, something isn't right, man. See, so people are fed up because you know, people are fed up. The fact that, you know, business places have to be closing down. The cost of living is high, but people, the chance for making money and it's thin, and and it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse, especially in Babylon the Great. You know, we've been saying this for years, man. It's going to get worse, man. It's going to get worse. A lot of people gonna die. A lot of people gonna die from hunger. A lot of people gonna die from the guns, the swords, the knives, the machetes, from teeth of wild beasts, you know, from famine. All these things are coming. And all of you men that think that you're untouchable, think again. Micah 3 verse 1. And I said, here I pray you, O heads of Jacob, and ye princes of the house of Israel, is it not for you to know judgment? Who hate the good and love the evil, who pluck off their sin from off them, and their flesh from off their bones, who also eat the flesh of my people, and flay their skin from off them, and they break their bones and chop them in pieces as for the pot, and as flesh within the cauldron. Right? See, you're supposed to know judgment because you got set up as heads over the Lord's people. So you should be ruling according to the ways of the scriptures, man. But nah, you're ruling according to the ways of your father, you know, the devil, you know, Salakia. That's how you're ruling, man. So this is Isaiah 31 verse. I think I'm going to close off right here. Isaiah 31 verse 1. It says, woe to them that go down to Egypt for help, and stay on horses, and trust in chariots, because they are many, and in horsemen, because they are very strong, but they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord. So all of you various leaders, basically, whatever master, Babylon the Great, tell you to do, you're gonna do it. You trust in the power of Egypt. Where do you think Egypt got its power from? It's from the Lord, man. The scripture says, promotion came not from the east or the west nor the south, but the Lord put down one and set it up another. Also, it is written, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. So the Lord gave it unto them. He says, yet he also is wise, and will bring evil, and will not call back his words, but will arise against the house of evildoers, and against the help of them that work iniquity. He says, no, the Egyptians are men and not God. So these men that got set up, that locked down the earth, to change the world, which basically there has to be a new world order, because the earth is in a messed up state. But the new world order that is going to be is under the governance of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. It says, no, the Egyptians are men and not God, and their heart is flesh and not spirit. When the Lord shall stretch out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fall, and he that is helping shall fall down, and they shall fail together. So you're gonna fall with your daddy, man. All of you gonna fall. All you leaders, man, you're gonna fall with your daddy, because guess what? He's a chief leader in this world, man. He's the anointed cherub that covered, and he's gonna fall. So how much more you are nobody but a puppet, for them, which all of us are puppet for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshua, but you being a puppet for them, you're gonna fall with them, man. And rightly so. That's the reason why this happened to this nigga, man. Let me just play it again and close it out.
Oh no! They go see head. They go see head. Oh no! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh Lord!
Somebody just bust the prime minister head with a stone. Somebody just hit the prime minister in his head with a stone. I don't know if the stone guys.
And that's beautiful, man. Beautiful. Our praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Shalom.